Greetings. What's up, gang? What's up, Tiff? Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. I know we already tapped in last night, but um, I felt like there were some points that needed to be reiterated for you guys. So this is just for the whole collective. So let's get into it. Hey. All right, gang. Y'all got to be setting up better boundaries. Because if you don't have healthy boundaries set in place, people will be able to project onto you whatever reality they're stuck in. Whatever reality people are stuck in, they feel like that's the reality for everybody. And that is not true. So you got to have healthier boundaries in place because people will try to get you washed up in whatever it is they going through. And don't be one of these weak spirits that's always talking about, oh, I'm mirroring everybody. All these demons out here, you want to be a mirror, you want to be a reflection of everything that comes your way. That's not using discernment. You don't got to reflect everything that wants to come towards you. Happy Saturday, gang. You know how many people just sit up and like do fuck shit all day, and then when it falls back on them, they want to project that blame. Or well, they was being like this, so I was being like that. Don't do that. That's also how people get you wrapped up in that karmic shift where they get you receiving reprimanding or whatever the fuck it's called because of what they was doing. When you don't have healthy boundaries, you become guilty by association. Well, they was all doing it, so I was doing it. That's low key why our parents used to say back in the day, well, if everybody was jumping off the bridge, would you, if your friends was jumping off a bridge, would you do it too? No. You don't have to accept everything. I ain't reflecting nobody's shit. The Empress in reverse. People who are unhappy with themselves, they want to project that shit onto you. Let's be unhappy together. Let's talk about what we don't like together. No. Stay away from that energy. That's the type of shit that keeps you away from things that are meant for you, or delays things that are meant for you. Because you out here trying to reflect, trying to be a mirror. And some people be trying to be a mirror to prove a point. You don't got to do that either. You don't got to do none of this shit that society makes you think is a part of being a true spiritual being, and all this pseudo cliche shit they try to program you. Do you know how powerful we are? It's so much stuff that gets, every time there's a powerful movement happening or a powerful uprising happening, there's always agents placed in these movements, placed in these spaces to dumb it down, to water it down, to confuse you, to lead you astray from what you know your divine purpose is. Everybody got their own purpose. Some people brought here to empower people. Some people brought here to destroy people. You at the salon, get it, girl. Get it. Some of y'all got a lot of unhappy people around you with this Empress in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody is looking for somebody to share their bad karma with. They looking for somebody to share that shit with. You ain't got to be that person. Let me put my shit on because I don't want to be a part of nobody bad karma. Motherfuckers be out here doing the most wicked shit. They want to come in other people's lives and be like, well, I'm doing this and you with me, so you got to be wicked too. Fuck that. Don't let nobody drag you into none of their misfortune here. The Empress in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So not only do somebody not believe in themselves, they don't want nobody around them that believe in themselves. They don't want nobody around them that's shining. They don't want nobody around them that's fortunate. That's why you got all these scammers and shit out here. Everybody on some stupid low vibrational shit. You don't gotta partake in none of that. 3 of Wands in the upright position at the bottom of the deck. You supposed to be looking at the things that you have manifested to come in, instead of trying to be up under somebody else and see what they manifesting. Oh, you at work? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. See, when you don't have healthy boundaries put in place, you can't even see what you've been working so hard for. This Empress in reverse with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse energy, they ain't reaping nothing because they ain't sowing nothing. Strength in reverse. They allowing themselves to be broken. They allow themselves to be weakened by external bullshit. King of Swords in reverse. Not seeing things clearly. Not being honest. 10 of Wands. See, this Empress in reverse ain't got no boundaries, so they always carrying a heavy load. And they lying to themselves about it. Lying to themselves about why they doing it. Three of Cups in Judgment. Those of you who have healthy boundaries set in place and you doing the things that you need to do, you got the 3 of Cups, Judgment. I feel like for somebody, something's about to go in your favor, like a judgment specifically. Somebody about to be in the energy of celebrating. Don't let nobody take that from you. Don't hand over your power to anybody. You got some shit going right in your life. That's a reflection of the shit you've done, the work you've done, the seeds you've sown. Be glad in that. 10 of Pentacles. So there is some type of financial judgment that's going to go in somebody's favor. Somebody probably about to get some type of money they didn't even know that was coming to them. Something they had just threw to the wind, like whatever. Three of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to have to leave some people out. But that's the boundary. That's the healthy boundary. Knowing you can't take everybody where you're going. You can't. Everybody that started with you ain't about to finish with you. I'm going to let you know that right now. So cry it out. Get it all out. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Pentacles in the upright. You can't take everybody with you. The people that started with you ain't going to finish with you. But that's part of it. 8 of Cups. Once you've learned all you need to learn from a situation, you move on. But you don't got to move on with a heavy heart, with resentment. You don't. See, people have a problem with endings because they're not allowing divine flow. They got a problem with endings, so they got to be 10 of cups in reverse with the 8 of cups. Whenever they got to walk away from somebody, they got to find some type of low vibrational shit. Maybe you just outgrew something. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. You outgrew some people. That's fine. Carry on. That's part of your boundaries. Oh, I outgrew this. Let me put up a healthy boundary so I don't have to be in this vibration anymore. And that's fine. But it don't always got to be 10 of Cups in reverse every time you move on from something or walk away from something. And somebody has a problem with that. Somebody got a problem with your healthy boundaries. But it is what it is. Page of Swords in reverse. See, with this Page of Swords in reverse, it's a very immature energy. Somebody that thinks they know everything, but they don't. And no matter how close people are to you, they don't know everything about you. They don't know everything. You know, you have those friends that you be like, well, I tell them everything. Trust me, there's things you haven't told them. Maybe these are things that you aren't proud of in your life. Maybe these are things that you have triggers around. Maybe this is just self things. Everybody has something in their life they haven't told everybody about. But this Page of Swords in reverse doesn't respect that. Okay? They don't have no boundaries. So they feel like the Page of Swords energy, I can pry into your life. I can push the envelope. I can stalk you. I can watch you. I can do whatever I want to. I don't respect boundaries. I have no boundaries. Therefore, if you in my life, you can't have boundaries either. Or I'm going to be 10 of Cups in reverse with your ass. I'm going to be mean. I'm going to be petty. I'm going to be spiteful. I'm going to be unhappy. Knight of Pentacles in an upright position. You are like, for those of you who got these healthy boundaries set in place, you moving forward strategically right now. And I feel like you dodging shit with this 5 of Wands. You dodging shit with this 5 of Wands. Like, you dodging the novices. You dodging everybody that want to distract you with meaningless conflict. You dodging all of that shit because you the Knight of Pentacles. You steady. You like, yeah, I see opposition. I see, you know, drama outside of me, external to me. But I'm still moving forward on my journey, on what's important to you. Stay focused. It ain't going nowhere. Even if you ain't wrapped up in the conflict, it's going on around you. Does that mean you get off your horse and say, hey, who goes there? Like, no, you keep it moving. You stay focused, stay solid. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. Protect your energy. Have these healthy boundaries. Protect your gifts. Protect the things that are important to you. Protect your money too. Because the scammers is out here, yo. The scammers are out here. Ace of Swords in reverse, yeah. The scammers is out here. The liars is out here. The people who think they speaking the truth and ain't, they out here. A lot of people ain't seeing shit clearly. They getting too trapped in their emotions and that hurt my feelings or that don't make me feel rosy inside. So I don't want to face the ugly truth. Queen of Wands energy. I feel like some of y'all just real spicy. Like, you're not about to get trapped up in no 5 of Wands if you're the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is too powerful for that. So you just stay in your power, be in this Knight of Pentacles, moving steady, through whatever battlefield you in, through whatever opposition that comes to you, through whatever the media is telling you need to think and feel like. And everybody online want to be so politically correct and go with the flow. They the ones that's going to get washed up because they don't want to stand for nothing, so they fall for everything. Five of Wands. Shit. Hold up. The Magician in reverse. See, the thing is with people who don't have healthy boundaries, they get manipulated easily. And then after they get manipulated, they want to go and manipulate others to get their get back. Problem with that is that they take it out on unsuspecting people who ain't even fucking with them. If you the Knight of Pentacles and you chilling and if somebody come in, they done been manipulated and broken, they gonna see you doing your thing and they're gonna want to try to distract you. They're gonna want to try to slow you down and keep you wrapped up in unnecessary bullshit. But you the Queen of Wands. What's going on with this Magician in reverse? Nine of Cups in the upright position with the Eight of Wands in reverse. This Magician in reverse trying to stop your happiness. That's what they trying to manifest. But they can't. They can't. Eight of Wands in reverse. It's not reaching you. So if somebody throwing daggers at you, subliminals, talking shit, trying to stop you, trying to turn people against you, it's not working. And if anybody is easily turned against you by the falsities, Ace of Swords in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse by others, then you should be glad. Set a boundary. Move forward. A lot of people these days is wrapped up in fanatic energy. So they want to move whichever way the crowd move. They want to be a part of whatever looks successful and exciting. But with the Magician in reverse, it's all manipulation. It's not even true. It's not real. Somebody is not Nine of Pentacles in reverse as solid and abundant as they show up in the world to be. You need to set a healthy boundary with this person. Yeah, Devil in reverse. This the boundary. Devil in reverse. Being untied. World in an upright position. Shit about to happen for you. Tower in reverse. When you start to set these healthy boundaries and respect your autonomy, like I'm going to be in this energy because it's the energy I want to be on. You move past tower moments. I feel like a lot of the times people too fixated and obsessed with the external to it clouds their judgment on the inside. Page of Cups. What's this Page of Cups want, please, Spirit? The Hierophant in reverse. They're coming in with false love. Coming in with false teachings. Coming in with shit to keep you trapped in your head. Two of Swords in the upright. They not coming in with no truth. They not coming in to assist you. Because all the motherfucker can really do is assist you. And changing your perspective. Somebody want to keep you bound, but they can't. Devil in reverse, Tower in reverse. It's a wrap. Some of y'all already feel this. Some of y'all been feeling this for a minute. But you might have some stagnant ass energy around you who's not going with the change, and you gotta realize you can't walk nobody's journey for them if they don't got no faith, if they not utilizing their power. It's nothing you can do. But you better set an energetic boundary so you not being stuck in that shit too. So that you not taking on other people's shit. People love for you to take on their shit, man. They love it. They love it. And that's another way a trauma bond is created. Oh, they took on my shit. I love them. Then the minute your ass stop taking on their shit, they hate you. The minute you ever fucking notice that shit, yo? Like the minute you set a healthy boundary with somebody, you ain't cutting them off. You ain't saying I don't like you, I hate you. You just setting a healthy boundary. They take offense real quick. Be ready to outcast you just for a boundary. When in all honesty, a boundary is just saying like, yo, I love you being in my life. I love our connection, our, whatever it is, but this is just the boundary I have put in place so that you can move forward amicably and still have that connection with people. But some people who don't have boundaries, they feel like a boundary is basically you spitting in their face, basically you cutting them off, basically you saying you don't like them or something. But that's their own thing. You can't take that on. I made a sarcastic ass tweet a couple weeks ago that said, if I can't violate your boundaries, then I just won't deal with you at all. You know how many people got mad at that? And I didn't even clear it up because I was letting people know that's how you let people know how they coming across. You ain't even got to argue. People get upset with boundaries, man. That means the connection was built on a weak foundation anyway, tower in reverse. And you setting that boundary actually kept you from being a part of the destruction. Because when you don't have no boundaries, I'm telling you, people will just show up at your house all hours of the night, call you all hours of the night in the morning, dump on you, project onto you, make you the scapegoat for the shit that they already been doing. You just a new projection space for them. That's why we got to get out of this habit. Society has tried to condition everybody to think that the less boundaries you have, the more enlightened you are, the more loving you are, the more empathic you are. That's some bullshit. The strongest thing you can be as an empath is an empath with boundaries. Don't let society have you out here fucked up thinking that having boundaries means you're not empathetic, means that you don't care about people, that you don't love people because you got a boundary set in place. That's some bullshit. That boundary gonna help you from absorbing other people's karma and shit. Oh, they moving like that? Oh, I'm gonna stay at the house. Oh, y'all about to go hit a lick? I'm gonna stay at the crib. Does that mean you not loyal? No, that means you loyal to yourself. Boundaries don't mean people hate you, man. Boundaries mean people love you enough to enforce that boundary so y'all can carry on. But with this magician in reverse, you can't carry on with them. This magician in reverse gonna do everything they can to break your boundaries. Any type of manipulation is under the scope of this magician in reverse. Emotional manipulation, logical manipulation, spiritual manipulation, anything. This magician will go to any lengths to break you. Four swords in reverse. Yeah. This magician in reverse will do anything to break your peaceful stance, to break your concentration, to have you trapped in your mind the way they trapped in their mind. This motherfucker always Always plotting. This Magician in reverse. So guess what they think? They think that everybody plotting on them too, because that's how they go out into the world. Always plotting on the motherfucker. Always assuming. Page of Swords in reverse. This Magician in reverse is very unwise, is what I'm hearing. They haven't learned any lessons. Therefore, they don't have no wisdom. So they just go out into the world projecting on everybody else. Well, I'm a magician in reverse. I'm manipulative. I'm shady. I'm underhanded because I'm trying to get to a goal. So I think everybody like that. This is what this Magician in reverse is saying when they come at you on this low vibrational shit and try to get you to not have a boundary up with them. Some of y'all got boundaries within y'all friendships. Like, I know they be on this type of fuck shit. They ain't ever did that to me. I love them, but I got a healthy boundary put in place just in case they come over here with that shit. Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody real turned off. Somebody real turned off by somebody who don't have no boundaries. Because I feel like whoever this person is that don't have no boundaries, they just let anything fly in their life, and for somebody, this is in a romantic sense. Like, you could be dating somebody who just let anybody flirt with them, who just let anybody message them all any kind of way, who let anybody, cross the line. And I feel like this is a turn off for somebody realizing, like, yeah, this ain't gonna work because you like this, and that's not cool. Yeah, Chariot in the upright with the Ace of Pentacles. You might be deciding after this situation to just focus on your money and moving forward, and whatever it is that's being a blessing to you. Because the Ace of Pentacles is like a blessing from the divine. You about to get, like, we saw this last night for some of you guys in the High Priestess reading, a payoff or some type of financial abundance. A bad energy fuck up the money. So if you're dealing with somebody that's always in somebody's face, that let anybody and everybody flirt with them and shit like that, you're going to be moving away from this person. I'm telling you. I'm also hearing, too, that somebody is, even like if you in a romantic talking stage or something, somebody likes to parade around you the other people that like them and that are attracted to them to get you to chase them and to want them more. But what they don't realize, Four of Cups in reverse, is actually turning you off more and more. It's okay to, let somebody know what they got. Everybody want to let somebody know what they got. See if somebody, truly interested. But what this person is doing is to the extreme of that. They're going to always tell you about who flirting with them, who like them, who think this and that. They will entertain all of this bullshit and then look at you like, don't you want me more now? And with this Four of Cups in reverse, you like, no, I do not. Actually, I'm turned off. And I feel like it's because you feel like this person could be taking that energy and pouring it into strengthening y'all connection. But they're using it to triangulate you and to get you to run after their affections more. And I just feel like you're not into that. With the Chariot, you rather move on. Ace of Pentacles, focus on your money. Focus on the things that are given to you, and you're just in that space. Everybody don't like that chasing, triangulated energy. Who like me more? Who love me more? Energy. Everybody not up for competition. You got some people out here right now, that's like, yo, if you with me, you with me, and let's do this. While other people don't know how to function on that frequency, so they want to play emotional games with you. Queen of Cups in the upright. And you coming from an emotionally solid space and you like, yo, I'm just not about to do that. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. You'd rather like take a L, but still love yourself and be in this hermit energy where you like just focusing on you. Like, okay, well that didn't work. I'm just gonna focus on me. Hold up, y'all. Okay. Cards that fell out. 9 of Wands in reverse. Death in the upright. 3 of Wands in reverse. So with this 9 of Wands in reverse, yeah, I still reiterate it again. You not about to fight for nobody. That's on no bullshit. You're gonna accept endings and changes as they need to be accepted. 7 of Cups in reverse, ripping off the mask of the emotional games and emotional manipulation. Like, some of y'all got healthy ass connections and you need to be glad in that. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. Somebody in a healthy connection. It's equal give and take. But if somebody coming in playing these little emotional games to get you to run behind them to feed and soothe their fears, you not going to do it. You not. You're not. Page of Pentacles in an upright position with the 9 of Swords. Somebody really wants you to be depressed about the new somebody really wants you to be defensive and depressed about the new opportunities that are coming in for you. Some of y'all gonna be getting some good news and you ain't gonna be able to share it with these people. Not because they're gonna try to take it from you, but because they can't be happy for you. They can't be happy for themselves. They can't be happy for nobody. These are the type of people y'all going into these boundaries with. You got the Hangman in reverse with the 7 of Wands in reverse. Hey, rethink your boundaries for me, is what somebody is saying here. Rethink your boundaries, 6 of Cups. I want you to rethink your boundaries because you care about me. You like me. You shouldn't have no boundaries with me. Now we can sit up and we could talk about all the boundaries you're supposed to have with everybody else. Oh, but when it comes to me, that don't apply, is what somebody's trying to say. And if you truly loved me, you wouldn't have no boundaries with me. Be careful, because these people will tell you this and then they already got some boundaries set up for you. Their most important boundary is that you're not allowed to have any boundaries. These will be the motherfuckers that will project onto you, throw onto you, heavy you, and then you could really need them. You could really just need a sounding board. And then they'll be like, oh my God, why they are, that's, they're not even reciprocal with the no boundary shit. They just don't like boundaries because it makes them feel shut out. But you best believe they got a boundary set in place for your motherfucking ass. They got a boundary, honey. They just don't want you to have any. And then people be out here moving with no boundaries, talking about it's because I love hard. It's because I'm so giving. Tighten up, man. Tighten up. I'm tired of that trope. I'm tired of that. Oh, I just give, I'm just so, and I take on, man, you need to set some healthy boundaries in your life if you find yourself saying that every time something happens. Don't nobody want to hear that all the time. If you know that's the thing, just stop doing it. At every moment and every day, we got choices we can make that can shift our reality or keep us stuck in old, outdated patterns. And then blame it on some shit like, because I'm just so loving, because I just give so much, because I'm an empath. I can't set a boundary. I don't want anyone to feel bad. Like, okay, well, then you're going to feel bad for the rest of your fucking life. You're going to look up in 10 years, 20 years, you ain't done nothing that made you happy because you didn't want nobody to feel sad. Man, fuck that. Get to spaces on your own. Go do shit on your own. Oh, it used to be like that, man. Just like not taking opportunities to be happy because I didn't want people to feel left out. I will never, ever, ever do that shit to myself again. I encourage you not to. Because you robbing yourself of moments, of memories, of stuff your soul need to grow and to evolve and to fucking be happy and enjoy some shit sometimes. Can't just sit around not like, can't do that shit to yourself, man. Then you're gonna be bitter and you're gonna be mad at the world. Well, it was all your choices. Stop with the no boundary shit. And this is not just of people, this is energy you can allow into yourself. That you will mind fuck yourself into thinking you can't do something because of whatever, A, B, and C. Stop. Stop. The minute you make a decision, the universe responds. Or your higher self responds into making that a reality. So if you keep telling yourself you can't do something because so-and-so can't go, because so-and-so mad at you, because so-and-so this and that, or because or whatever. Now, I know financial constraints can come into play in those things, but start manifesting the finances to do the things you want to do. We can really, like, shift our own realities. Part of that comes from boundaries, not taking on other shit around us. You know how crazy the world is if we just set up and absorb every thought, every news broadcast, or every tweet, every post, every video. If we just sat up and absorbed all that shit, we wouldn't know which way to go. We'd be confused as fuck. Should I do this? Should I not? Should I take this chance? Should I not? Should I hold myself back? Is propelling myself forward selfish? Like, god damn. Set up healthy boundaries with yourself in the way you talk into your life, into the things you're trying to manifest. Because that magician in reverse could also be you not utilizing all the tools that you have to be happy. And then you being stuck in this Empress in reverse energy, feeling like you can't create anything, like you can't do anything, like you're not good enough to be in certain spaces, to be in this and this and that, and it just spirals out of control to where you done lost all hope and faith in your own power and your own self. That shit is treacherous, man. And sometimes the what ifs will fuck you up too. You sit up talking about the what ifs and da 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 da, and you just spent 2-3 hours talking yourself out of a good idea. I'm just saying. The Fool. Take a chance, man. Change your whole life. It's time to revamp your whole life. Before the new year get here, in the spring, you still got a good, what? Still got a good 4 months. 3 to 4 months to revamp your life right now. So that you can bring the new year in as who you truly are. All this old baggage and shit don't even matter anymore. For some of you, the healthy boundary you need to set is keep reliving shit that's not even happening anymore. That's just better boundaries in your thinking. And then the Hermit come out. The Hermit is wise. Take some time. 5 of Swords in reverse. Take some time to come out of this mental conflict with yourself. It'll be worth it in the end. You gotta learn how to train your mind and still your thoughts, man. Be still mentally right now. You have to, because a lot of people be letting their thoughts get away with them. And a lot of people, this 5 of Cups energy tried to come out, is creating their reality off of losses they took. They feelings being hurt. 5 of Cups. A lot of people making decisions based on that right now. That's how they show up in the world. And it drips off of them. And then people are afraid to approach them. People are afraid to embrace them because they don't want that bleeding onto them. You gotta understand that. There's a duality. You coming across people who have healed certain things, and you're coming across people who are in the process of either facing it, realizing they need to heal it, or just ignoring it. Those two are gonna repel each other at some point. When you know better, you do better. So you could be stuck in the problem instead of moving in the solution. So you got this 5 of Swords in reverse with this Hermit. Chill out. The answers you seek are within. Calm your mind down. Somebody's so anxious that every day it's a new thing to worry about, to be anxious about, to be upset about, to be in mental conflict about. And Spirit is chill. You don't have to do that every day. That can't be every day. Every day can't be something to be feeling conflicted about. Especially if it ain't even your own shit. And some of y'all need to set a boundary in that too, trying to be mentally conflicted about somebody else's shit. When you got your own mental conflicts you need to be solving. Hermit energy. People act like if you went through something, you tarnished. But actually, if you went through things, it's made you wiser. Learn from the things you've been through, shift the energy, and then you've completed something in your own life. The conflict is literally, externally is over. Now it's internal here with the Hermit and the 5 of Swords in reverse. Now it's time to look within and see where the conflict is within. Practice some acceptance. So you ain't got to carry that on you going forward. Let's see here. Knight of Swords. It's time for strategy. See, you showed up earlier on this Knight of Pentacles energy. But it's like this Knight of Swords, I feel like this is the mind getting ahead of you. Taking you on a journey that's not even logical to what the hell you're supposed to be doing. It's not thought out well. It's not thought out too well. It's quick. It may be quick and it may feel effective at the moment, but it's not thought out well. Y'all gotta know we gonna have newbie energy, because normally I go live at night when we on our nighttime vibe. But we on a different timeline, so you might see some weirdos popping up in the chat. No matter. Moon energy. What's this moon energy, spirit? The Temperance. See, there's a whole balancing act going on. Tempering your emotions, tempering your thoughts with this moon energy. Somebody got a mother wound as well that they're trying to heal and balance out. And it's because they're realizing that it's fucking up friendships with women in their life. Relationships with women in their lives. The relationship with the divine feminine within themselves here. Yo, them mother wounds will fuck you up, man. I'm telling you. The mother wounds, father wounds too. But with this moon coming out, this is the mother wound I'm hearing. This shit'll have you projecting onto your friends that they should have done more for you than they did. They should be working harder to heal you than, or they should be working harder in your life to like be some type of emotional stability for you. Knight of Swords, this is like, slow down, so that you can kind of like see where these wounds are coming from. This moon is just a like a solitary energy. So there's something going on within you that you need to find some balance in here with this Temperance card. Somebody got a Sagittarius moon, and they could be in mental conflict. Two of Wands in reverse. I just feel like somebody feels a disconnect from themselves, and it's because they haven't had any boundaries in their life. So they have sat up and tried to be on some I'm so spiritual shit, and has absorbed so much from external relationships with the Two of Wands, blocking them from seeing what's really going on in their life. And now everything is crashing in, and they about to start trying to like figure it out. Yeah. There's been some shakeups. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There have been some like uncertainties in somebody's life. All right, let's move on, gang. Let's see. So just know that when you don't have no boundaries, you're going to absorb everything. Everything. When you don't got no boundaries, you can't ever say no. You can't ever say, like, nothing. Mm-mm. And when you don't put boundaries in place, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. Wow. You guys got two cards. I'm out. I'm going to read both of them. You guys got number 9. This card says Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? So once you step into your power again, Queen of Wands, I'm telling you, you're gonna have the things you want. They're coming in. This card says, no matter how hopeless you may be feeling at this moment, know this. You can and will survive whatever trials you've been put through. From the ashes of the past, you shall create a storybook ending filled with a beautiful resilience. All future flames will cower when they hear the whisperings of your name. Wow. Queen of Wands, literally. You stepping into this power. I'm telling you, the shit you've been through has made you wiser. No, it wasn't easy. But now you know some things. I guarantee you know what to do and what not to do. What to accept and what not to accept. The next card you guys got coming out was number 16. Bitch fire, stand up for yourself. That's that boundary. Stand up for yourself. I feel like maybe in the past, some of you guys would like be super passive. Like you would never really say what you truly felt, even if something came in that made you uncomfortable. Like some of y'all was just trying to be too nice, trying to be too easygoing. You didn't want to like, upset the flow. And you took a lot of shit. Excuse me. You took a lot of shit. And now as you step into this Phoenix energy, the spirit is like, set the boundary. Stand up for yourself. Bitch fire. Oh, they a bitch because they didn't let me project onto them. Oh, they a bitch because now all of a sudden they change. Oh, now they got boundaries. Yo, people will say shit like that to you to make you drop your boundary. Yo, they'll say shit like, oh, you changed. You should be like, thank you. Motherfucker tell you changed, thank you. Because apparently there was something in that change that sparked them to even say that in defense to you setting a boundary with them. Oh, I've been watching you and I noticed you changed. Like that's supposed to make you revert back to old shit. Oh my God, They said I changed. Let me start being like the old me so that people can still feel comfortable around me. No. You're supposed to change. You're supposed to evolve. If they can't get with it, they could get lost. Healthy changes is what we talking about. So before somebody get all washed up in the comments talking about, well, they was being this and then they, I'm talking about healthy changes that suits the person, not anybody else. So sometimes the healthy changes you make in your life that suit you and not other people still gonna make people respond that way. All right, this card says, there's no better way to say it. Someone in your life is trying to burn you at the stake. God damn. This escalated quickly. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or you didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. Either way, they're trying to ruin your reputation. Rest assured, your reputation will stay intact. Silence can be effective, but this is not that kind of situation. Get loud and let them have a taste of your bitch fire. Okay, so that magician in reverse, that motherfucker, Page of Swords in reverse. They on a little slander campaign. You changed, so you done set better boundaries. So now they out in the world telling everybody how much of a bad person you are. That's basically the gist of it. That's basically the gist of it. It says, maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or you didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. Either way, they're trying to ruin your reputation. So the people you didn't set boundaries with because you saw they was on some fuck shit and you was holding them to the fire. You wasn't letting them get away with it. Hence the card bitch fire. Now you the villain in they ongoing woe is me biography. Tower in reverse again, a totally different deck. Unplug and relax for a spell. Yeah. Yeah. Like, you gotta set up boundaries with people like this. If everything is always blame, you're gonna be the next blame. So since you don't do what somebody say or act how somebody wants you to act, and you done changed and you done grew, they wanna put you in a bad light to other people. You probably done called them on they shit like, damn, dude, you always doing this, or you need to change, or it's your fault this time. Now they mad at you. Or you didn't set a boundary because you see they move in a way that you don't. And they mad at that too. Like I said earlier, when you put a boundary with people, that don't mean you hate them. Well, this person like, no, you didn't let me get my way. So now, you the villain. Bottom line. You didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. So they doing fucked up shit to you, then villainize you for saying, I don't like that. That's enough. This is my boundary. Back off. It says, rest assured, your reputation will stay intact. Silence can be effective, but this is not that kind of situation. You got to start putting people in their place when they habitually cross your boundaries. When they habitually try to keep throwing you under the bus for shit that they know they doing in their own life, their own fucked up behavior, their own unwise decisions, and then they want to throw you under the bus for that. And you could have been taking that for years, and it's not even from the same person. Some of y'all carry this shit over into all types of relationships in your life, and then you want to explode. This is not the time to just keep being quiet about shit. Part of the growth and your boundaries you going through is learning to speak up and say when enough is enough. And people who love you gonna be like, okay, that's their boundary. They ain't did nothing to hurt me. See, that's why you gotta learn how to temperance energy. Balance out your feelings from logic. So you mean to tell me every time somebody set a boundary, that's an offense? That's you being mad? Hey, don't show up at my house before noon. And then somebody show up at 8 a.m. and then be mad at you when you set the boundary. Like, you can't allow people like that who want seniority in your life make you feel guilty for your boundaries. Okay. You guys got the Tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. It's time you took a step back and spent some quality time with your one true best friend, yourself. Look up some yoga videos on YouTube. Try out guided meditation. Read a book from a genre you might not usually read. Take a morning stroll around your neighborhood and discover places you've never been before. When we take the time needed to recharge, we're paying the greatest respect to ourselves. And maybe some of y'all need to set a boundary for when you recharge. You know what I mean? Maybe you just like the house that everybody come to relax and chill and party. Or maybe you just a friend everybody go to when they going through something. Maybe you a single parent. Whatever the circumstance is, it's time for you to take time to recharge for yourself. Your one true best friend, yourself. So it's like get back to self, hermit energy all over again. Set boundaries in place. This time of the day, I'm doing this for me. And you can lovingly set boundaries. That's another thing. You don't always got to harshly set a boundary. You can lovingly set a boundary. And then when you lovingly set a boundary and people still have a problem with it, you've done all you can do. Okay? And then you might have to harshly set a boundary when it's being, like I said, habitually crossed. Then you probably got to be fierce with that bitch fire energy and set the boundary even harder. But you can lovingly set a boundary. But sometimes people get in their ego and they get in their pride and they're like, oh, a boundary with me? I'm so-and-so. Don't they know that? And then that's the people you might have to bitch fire with. You know what I'm saying? But stop taking on all the bullshit. Set boundaries with yourself, the way you talk to yourself, the way you think, all that. And then you need to set boundaries with these little weak motherfuckers around you trying to shift your shit. You know what I mean? All right, guys. That was your Better Boundaries Timeless Tarot reading for the collective. I love you guys so much. Shout out to all my moderators, everybody that showed me love in the comments. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturn day. Sending you love, peace, and balance.